We all live busy lives, and sometimes, unfortunately, we feel powerless in a situation where something wrong is happening around us, and the law can often feel complex and out of reach. But what if you could learn the 10 most powerful rights you hold as an Indian citizen, right here, right now? Forget the dense legal books. Today, we're going to rank down the top 10 rights that act as your practical toolkit, your shield and your sword in daily life. Let's begin. At number 10, the right to digital privacy. In today's world, your data is your property. Your phone number, your online searches, your location. The Digital Personal Data Protection Act is your modern-day lock and key. It means companies need your explicit consent to collect or use your data. If they're careless with your information, they face massive penalties. In the digital age, your privacy is one of the most important things, and it is your right to preserve it. At number 9, the right to consumer protection. Have you ever bought a brand new phone that stopped working in a week, or paid for a service that was never delivered properly? You don't have to just accept it. As a consumer, you have the right to safety, information, and most importantly, the right to seek redressal. You can file a complaint with the National Consumer Helpline, and you don't need to pay a single rupee in court fees to have your case heard in a consumer forum. Your hard-earned money demands respect. You are supposed to get the product that was promised to you at a reasonable rate. At number 8, the right to information, RTI. This one is the most overlooked. The RTI Act of 2005, which gives you the power to question the government and demand transparency. Want to know how much was spent on the road in your neighborhood, or why a government service is delayed? For just Rs 10, you can file an RTI and get answers. Information is power, and the RTI puts that power directly into your hands. Next time you see some potholes or half-completed bridges and roads, remember this. At number 7, the right to protection from domestic violence. A home must be a sanctuary of safety. The protection of women from domestic violence Act is a powerful shield that recognizes abuse is not just physical. It can be emotional, verbal, and economic. It gives a woman the right to a protection order, the right to live in her home, and the right to maintenance. It is a critical lifeline ensuring every woman's right to live with dignity and without fear. At number 6, the right to free legal aid. Many people think justice is only for the rich. That is not true. Our Constitution guarantees that justice should be accessible to all. If you are a woman, a child, an industrial worker, or your income is below a certain limit, you have the right to free legal aid. This means the government will provide you with a lawyer free of cost. Access to the courts is your right, not a luxury. Number 5, the right to bail. Our legal system is built on a powerful principle: innocent until proven guilty. The right to bail is a crucial protection of your personal liberty. It ensures that a person isn't locked up for an unreasonable amount of time while their case is still being investigated. It is a safeguard against unfair detention and a pillar of a just society. Number 4, the right to file an F.I.R. anywhere in the country. This is often your first step towards justice. If you witness or are a victim of a serious crime, you have the absolute right to file a first information report, F.I.R., at a police station. A police officer cannot refuse to register an F.I.R. If they do, they themselves can be punished. Your voice matters, and the law says it must be heard and recorded. And remember, an F.I.R can be registered anywhere in the country, even if you are away from home. It is the duty of the police station to transfer the case to the right station. Number 3, the right to equality. This is one of the cornerstones of our democracy. Article 14 of the Constitution is simple but profound. Every citizen is equal in the eyes of the law. This has real-world power. It means a company must pay men and women equally for the same work. It means you cannot be denied a job, admission to a college, or a public service based on your religion, race, caste, or gender. This isn't just an idea, it's a guarantee. Number 2, the right to children's protection and education. Our future depends on our children. Our laws reflect this by banning the employment of any child below 14 years. More than that, Article 21A mandates the right to free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 10. As a nation, we have to choose to give our children notebooks, not labor tools. A future in a classroom, not a factory. There. And now, for the most important right of all, the one from which almost all other rights flow. Number 1, the right to life and personal liberty. Article 21 is the heart of our Constitution. The Supreme Court has declared that the right to life is not merely about surviving. It is the right to live with human dignity. This single right has been expanded to include your right to a clean environment, your right to privacy, your right to shelter, and your right to get emergency medical care, regardless of your ability to pay. No one can take away your life or your freedom without a fair and just legal process. It is the ultimate shield for every single citizen. So there you have it, your top 10 rights. This isn't just a list, it's your toolkit for empowerment. Knowing them is the first step. The next is to use them. Be informed, document everything, and don't hesitate to seek help. Here, in this land of the brave, let us also be the land of the aware. Let's turn this knowledge into action. Because a right is only as strong as the citizen who claims it.